be one of those situations where we can't start out fast, man. I just want to start out fast. I don't want to come into the opening drive and go 3 and out again. I'm just so tired of seeing that. And I need to see more consistency out of this offense. I believe that Dak Prescott will pull his head out of his ass this week. And I believe that he'll pick up right where he left off last week. He's, you know, we're in that part of the season where it's like, man, it's time to start getting into the groove.
I don't have a good feeling about this game,
take
man.
your ass back to sleep and wake up again.
No, hey, we could be rah-rah so many weeks, big fella. Like, we could be rah-rah so many weeks. But ultimately,
this is one of those games that kind of has you guys. This is one of those games that has you kind of looking at it like, it's Buffalo, it's Josh Allen. You know, we get it, but you know,
maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I want to be the smart one and say the Cowboys lost, and then I called it. You know,
you gotta leave that to me being the smart one. Okay, I just need you to be an analyst like you're supposed to be for the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm analyzing this, and they are a desperate team, and Josh Allen running the ball really, you know, got my nerve.
Cowboy Nation was kind of iffy about, you know, but I like it not only for the nostalgia, not only because I kept my jersey. I knew, you know, and I don't throw my jersey away. You know, whether he was with the team or not, his jersey was still in my closet, right? So, but you know, it's a good pickup. You know, that running back room. It doesn't, you know, Zeke is that big name that sticks out, but we also have, you know, Dowdle out there, you know, so you know to me that's gonna be my RB1 right there. That's gonna be my RB1. You know, and you know, we built up this O-line, so maybe Zeke, we can like the
these guys. There are some folks that will ambush these guys at like airports or coming out of the locker room. They'll have like 5 pictures of the same picture.
Right.
And they'll want them to sign all 5, and like they'll come at them with like 10 mini helmets talking about I got nieces and nephews, and sure enough, you see that shit on eBay the next day. Like
this is some bullshit.
You know what's a bullshit? You've been having some guests that I've been like licking my chops to get at, and I'm looking at them like, you got that. Oh, the other one, you know, Tony Romo GOAT. Talking about the face of the franchise is Micah Parsons. Like, shut up. How you have your defensive player as your face of your franchise? Your name is Tony Romo GOAT. You already got an axe to grind, and it's America's team, not Cowboy Nation.
Just want you to just keep this in your mind. keep it in your mind, okay? Keep these winged helmets in your mind. And I want to just let it marinate in your spirit. So next Thursday and next Friday, just keep this image in your head. Okay? Keep it in your head. And the big fella needs to be happy this offseason some kind of way, because the Cowboys have made me very, very unpleasant to be around.
Hey, so shout out to the big fella, man. Big fella, he said, you know, as the great philosopher, Baby once said, put some respect on my name.
Respect.
Right.
I came over here to tell y'all, put some respect on my name.
Oh my God.
Please do not.
No. Hey, Mikey, you know this is our show. This ain't somebody else shit. This is our show. So you can say what the hell you want to here. You know what I mean? If people's feelings get hurt, their feelings get hurt. You know, they don't need to be on the show anyway. Okay? So when people pub barbershop talk and then they don't actually have it, hey man, you know, it is what it is. Because hey, we gonna say what we got to say, but it's all love and all respect.
Oh, it's mad love. It's mad love. I'm
Go Cowboys!
Introducing your lineup for the Cowboy Up podcast. From Stop 6, Texas, the big fella, Dallas, Cowboy Chris. And from the 915, Cholo Town, 21, can you do something for me? Armando, 21, Armando. And from the capital city, my man, allow me to butt in sports, hook 'em, Rue. And from the great state of Arizona, and he's mic'd up, he's Mikey 520.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Cowboys? Up podcast is live, and it's Tuesday. What's up, fellas? What is going on, man? Hey, let me introduce the crew. Even though y'all heard the introduction, I like to do it again because it's more dramatic when you do it live. Hey, man, from the west side of Texas, from the 915 Tolo Town, it's my man 21. Can you do something for me? What's up, 21?
What's going on, big fella? What's going on, fellas? Hey, we chilling, man. Still hot over here. Nothing changed. Still hot in the dry ass piece of Texas over here. But had some sad news, man. I had a little mini vacay coming up. Shout out to prayers up for Rio Doso, New Mexico. We were headed out to. We had got a cabin in Rio Doso, but it's burning down, man. They got a big fire going on over there, so I had to cancel that trip. And but prayers up, man. So it's hot.
It's hot. All right, man. From the capital city down there in the hill country. It used to be formerly allowed me to butt in sports, but now retrofit sports. What up, Rue? Hook 'em.
Man, it's a glorious day, bro. I'm just hoping that this rain dissipates for tomorrow because I'm on my way to Knoxville, Tennessee, man. Buddy's getting married, so we're going to the place where that shit goes down for the bachelors and all the other bullshit, even though I ain't one anymore.
That boy can carry up to 4. That boy can carry up to 4 OZ, dog.
Hey, man, hey, bro. Relax. That's brand new here, bro. You just gotta be, man. In Texas, you just gotta be aware of the county that you're in. That's really the bottom line. It depends on what county you're in. But no, man, I'm excited. I can't wait for the night. We got a full freaking crew, baby. I love it when it's all 4 of us, bro. So it's gonna be a good one. Let's get it going.
All right. Hey, man, and y'all know where he's from. Y'all know where he's from. The great state of Arizona, Mr. 520 himself. He's Mikey, and he's mic'd up. What's up, Mike?
He's saying for the rain to dissipate. Like we're over here dancing our ass off, like we ain't gonna drop. And then
I'm just trying not to miss my fight, baby.
Barbershop talk, and as much as the pub gets, this is real barbershop talk. Put up with your Cowboys.
Put up with your Cowboys.
I knew I was gonna catch it. Man. As soon as I put that in the new intro, I knew eventually Mikey was gonna get me. I already knew he was gonna get me eventually. I was like, oh, okay. I'm just waiting. He didn't get me last week because I caught him off guard, right?
No, I mentioned it last week.
New show open.
Those were the strays I mentioned.
Yeah.
Ouchie.
Say, man, welcome to grandson. Hey, say hi, Scott.
Dallas Cowboys.
He's in from Texas, he's on vacation, man. So he came up to visit his grandpa here in Colorado. So we went out to go see Lookout Mountain, everything, chilling up there. I went to go see Mr. Wild Bill where he's buried. Then we went up to Idaho Springs where he loves to go to the waterfall and saw people rafting down the river. Actually took him the scenic route this time where you drive through the mountains and everything. So, he said, Papa, why them Christmas trees up there? I say, they gotta grow somewhere, baby. They gotta grow somewhere.
That's
but
great.
Look, man, hey man, we got a little cowboy stuff going on, man. I'm like Rue. I am so happy when all of the whole crew, the original 4, is here on the Cowboy Up podcast, man. There's nothing like, man, talking a little sports and Cowboys with my brothers. I appreciate all of y'all, man. Look, we got some signees from the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys, man, have signed Willie Harvey Jr., the linebacker from the UFL. He played with the Battlehawks. Before we get started, man, I want to play a little highlight package from Willie and see if y'all dig this. Hold on.
We got a video.
We got a video. All in the video. All in the goddamn video. All in the goddamn video.
The delayed blitz on this one. Martinez is brought down for the sack. That's Willie Harvey.
Know how to first ID the front and then slide to the proper area. To have get home in a 5-man protection is a giant mistake from that O-line.
Joe, they don't squeeze
By the official.
Joe Clapp.
First and goal from the 8 after the 12-yard gain. Here comes pressure. Martinez brought down, sacked again. Third sack.
Is that Balake Martinez?
Out of the linebackers, and you said they don't squeeze, and the running back misses there. When you get a whiff, you're going down low. Pressure comes. Tamu goes down. Willie Harvey again. Michigan. Perry will keep. Blocker in front, but he can't get the block. What a play by Willie Harvey. Shed the blocker and drop Perry for a loss.
You're going to see him here to the left of your screen. He's going to come across the formation and try to lead up for Perry. But like you talked about, number 51, Willie Harvey, who we've seen making plays all
right. Draw play. Kuka Williams, and he is wrapped up. Willie Harvey to the St. Louis 35. Morgan Ellison caught in the backfield. Harvey. Willie Harvey with the delayed blitz.
Arlington leading in the second quarter. Perez checks it down to Davion Smith out of the backfield, but it's just a yard. For his defenders as we start the fourth. And the ball swatted out. It's loose and picked up by the Battlehawks. Willie Harvey, the takeaway. And on second down, Thompson is buried. Willie Harvey. They've got a chance here, though, with great defensive field position.
Yeah, starting the 2-yard line. They fake the handoff. Garbers.
All right, man. Willie Harvey. Willie Harvey. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I had this other video playing. Willie Harvey, man. Look like he's an attack linebacker to me. We've been all worried about our linebacker room, about having some attack linebackers that play downfield, and look like, man, Willie also make plays, right? So I seen Willie Harvey the last couple of years, man, at UFL. I'm probably one of the few that actually watched the UFL. But man, hey, the Cowboys have hit twice in the UFL, right? The USFL twice. We got Turpin and we got our kicker. So we'll start with Rue. Rue, do you think this is going to improve our linebacker room at all? Because I think so. What do you think?
I think he absolutely has the potential to, and he fits the system. This dude was a turnover machine. He led the league in forced fumbles just last year for the St. Louis Battlehawks. The kid can play for sure. He seems like the type that's very aggressive, and just like what you said, it's what you love, right? He seems to attack the ball vigorously in terms of how he approaches the game. But what it really means to me, man, is this linebacking room is very much up in the air. There's a lot that's gonna go on with this linebacking room in terms of we're gonna see some bodies moving in and out all around in terms of in every spot, because you're looking at some young faces that are trying to prove a name for themselves and earn a spot on that linebacking core. But with what he brings, I really love the biggest thing for me is the turnovers that jump off the page. I really love that. I love how he impacts the game in that way.
All right, yeah, man. Because I was just really happy with his pursuit. Okay, he's not sitting and waiting. You know, that was our biggest complaint. And remember 21. Remember what I kept saying last year, man, that our linebackers was light in the pants. Have you noticed? Have you noticed we got bigger all of a sudden? Have you noticed that?
You know what? And I feel like we've gotten bulkier. I want to say bulkier. You know, the linebackers are coming in. They look like linebackers, right? We don't have these like light on the ass linebackers now, right? But you know, this pickup is, you know, I think Ivan Sosa, right, WWE guy, you know, it's gonna be a 3-4-3, man. He's a journeyman coming in. He has something to prove, I feel like. So, you know, he's gonna come out swinging. But I'm happy with this linebacker core, man. I think that we're at a point right now where last year we were, you know, our linebacker core was like iffy, you know, but now it's like, okay, you know, we got Kendricks coming in, you know, we got this you know, Harvey now coming in. You know, these are guys that have been in the league, right? And then we got this rookie, Mista, what's it, Lifaso,
yeah,
right? So, you know, and then obviously, you know, Overshown coming back. So this linebackers core is gonna be something to be reckoned with. I'm excited. You know, I'm feeling like this is the patchwork that we needed last season. You know, so definitely excited. You know, for this guy Harvey to come in and see what he can do.
Right. Hey, now, Mikey, I really want you to preach on this one, brother. I want you to preach.
You guys are treading water. You guys really, I don't know what's up with you guys. Last week we were praising this guy. This is exactly what we needed. All four of us agreed.
Yeah, it was a unanimous.
So all four of us kind of predicted that this was going to happen. So big ups to the Cowboy podcast, because this was the option out of the four that we were going to get correct. So Overshown's coming big, and he's coming fast, and he's coming agile, reports out of camp. Kendricks is the veteran that we need, especially in the Mike Zimmer system. You guys just stated that it was a semblance of a linebacker room. It wasn't. We had a safety playing linebacker, and light in the ass was a nice way to fucking put it.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. We have linebackers, and the reason we like this kid, not just the forced fumbles, which is very astute of you, Rue. It was the last 2 years he has led the league in tackles. Yeah. That's effort. Yeah. That's like leading the league in rebounds. That's Dennis Rodman. That's defending. That's effort. That's something that these young kids could see. Maris Luafau is a revelation that wasn't expected to take reps with the first team. Now he's doing that in the passing lanes. And you know what? He is that Polynesian player we need. When's the last Polynesian player we had? Maybe it was that right guard. I forget his name, but we need a linebacker room like that. It was an issue. If anything, the front office did. And we have a red shirt from Overshown. Like, we can't look past that. They try to address it with Kendricks, with this guy. He could be the 53rd guy and play special teams. That's beautiful. That's what you need in a football team. So I love this. And you know what I love most of all about it? Is that if you go to last week's episode, we all said this. All of us. Yeah. And it's a beautiful damn thing.
Hey, we finally got a hit on something, because we didn't predict nothing in the draft and in the free agency. We missed every time. but
I don't know about y'all. But don't associate me with that bullshit.
Oh, I apologize.
But we were all pretty certain it was going to be Guyton. I mean, at that point, right? Like,
at that point, yeah. Well, no, I was referring
once
more to
everybody was gone.
Yeah, I was referring more to the to the free agency, you know, because
of course, absolutely.
We had so many targets that we thought would fit perfectly. Like, you know, now I don't feel so bad about
our linebacker room.
Our linebacker room. at all, man, because I was really concerned about it. That's why I wanted Patrick Queen so bad. I wanted Queen because he was a big linebacker. He was an attack linebacker. Now, man, with the new draft picks, with Overshown coming back, with Willie Harvey coming in, the Cowboys decided, hey, we're going to address something that we hadn't addressed. We're going to address the room that was hurting the most, and that was the linebacker room. Also, you think, okay, well, hey, won't they address the damn room that's second hurting the most? Well, they semi did that. They semi did that by signing Zeke and then signing the kid from the Rams. I keep forgetting his name is slipping my mind right now. But Royce Freeman. But this is my deal though, man. Remember I was teasing Mikey early in the off season about great value, right? Products,
yes,
great value.
Yes.
Remember I was teasing Mikey about that, right?
Yeah.
Now I need to apologize to Mikey, okay? Because it looked like we did shop great value this off season, right? But this is one person that I'm really excited about seeing. I'm really excited to see Willie, okay? Because of the 2 years I did watch him in the UFL and everything, man, the kid came to play every game, and I just want him to keep that same hunger, in the league. Because, once some guys, man, when they make it to the league, they kind of lose that, oh, man, I made it. But I think with Willie, since he's been in the UFL and the USFL for 2 years now, hey, them paychecks don't hit the same in the UFL as they do in the NFL. You know what I mean?
What did Miss Purdy tell Willie? You tell your daddy I said hello.
She said, hey, but on the cool, that's God bless, bro. You just messed me up with that. That's crazy. You just did that. But no, man, honestly, though, the only reason I'm kind of tempering expectations with Willie is, number one, at this position, when we look at the pecking order of what we have, obviously, this is a big gamble project. We don't even know if he's going to make it all the way through camp. I hope that he does, because what kind of sets me back just a little bit is the fact that this man had league experience. He's been bounced around this league a few times. So for him to step into the UFL and dominate like that, kudos to him. But I feel like his game speed, he probably could have taken some advantage of that with all the experience that he had in the NFL. Now, it wasn't a ton, but he saw a lot of teams before this. There was a lot of different things that happened to him before he got here. Do I know his whole story? No. When you look at him, when you look at his history, he's got some teams that he's been on in the league. So for him to be able to dominate the way he did, it says a lot about his work ethic and the fact that he honed in and basically, like Mikey said, led the league in tackles for the last 2 seasons.
We got some breaking news.
What?
What is it?
Is this Willie Mays just died?
Oh, the great Willie Mays, man.
Yeah,
wow,
that's crazy.
I'm sorry, Rube, but that's Willie Mays.
Yeah, bro. Willie Mays is a legend.
Yeah.
Damn, I just saw it too. Yeah.
You gotta break in with that, bro.
We gotta give respect to the man. So
damn.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Hey, R.I.P. Willie Mays.
93, bro.
I feel about baseball, but that's Willie Mays.
That's the greatest of all time. Right there, man. The GOAT, man. When remember how I tell you how people always say GOAT this, GOAT that. Willie Mays. He started, man, a lot of athletes, basically patterned their game after Willie. Willie had speed, he had power, he stole bases. Hey man, I think my dad was a big, huge Willie Mays fan. I didn't get to see because he was done playing once I was, knew what the hell was going on. But if you watch any highlight, Jesus, man, the great Willie Mays, man, that's a good man. Hey, Mike, thanks for breaking that in, man. Hey, stuff like that, yeah. We don't mind breaking in. Yeah, that's Willie Mays.
That's Willie Mays.
That's Willie Mays, bro. Even like I don't care how old he may be, damn it. Willie Mays. If you follow baseball at all, you know who the fuck Willie Mays is. God bless.
R.I.P. Willie.
R.I.P. Okay.
Hey man, it's been a rough summer, man. Larry, now Willie, Jesus.
Jeez, no, not and losing shoot Bill Walton was a big
I
one, but
forgot
the
about Bill.
biggest
I forgot.
the logo, we just lost the logo as well.
Yeah,
So
dude,
the thing about
Jerry
sports,
West, God bless, I forgot.
the thing about sports and what this is, and I'll always say this on the Mikey Minute, is it brings us to a big word that Mondo says is nostalgia. This nostalgia of being a kid, and we are big kids with big bank accounts and a lot of debt at the same time, and we do what we want, whatever. But that's what we are ultimately. We're still trying to find the Larry Allens. We're still trying to find that. That's why we press our team so damn much, because I want that moment where I'm crying my ass off and Dak Prescott's holding a Lombardi trophy and I'm sharing it with you guys and I'm crying my ass off because the last 4 years or 5 years of this relationship and this show is what we're putting into it. And like I said, ultimately we are little boys falling back to that. It's just our bank accounts are bigger and our debt is bigger. Our credit is big.
Hey, man, you're spot on there, Mike, man. Jesus. Ivan, yeah, we mentioned Jerry West also. The great Bill Walton, man. Hey, I was around when Bill actually played too with the Celtics in Portland. But I love Bill. I love Bill the best when Bill was commentating. You know, a lot of people
man. I'm an Arizona Wildcat fan. I felt so bad for Bill Pash, like where he would go, like he took shrooms.
Hey, that was the best part, though, because you figured he was high.
You noticed it was always in Arizona Wildcat games. It was always on Wildcat games.
Hey, man, it was great to me, man. I loved it, man. So, Jesus, hey, man, it is a rough season for our legends. But Mikey, back to what you were saying, though, man. You know, I want my grandkids or my kids to say, hey, man, I was alive when they were doing this. You know, and if it was a Cowboy or just like now with the Mavs and Luka. Hey, man, I was here when Luka was in his prime, you know, because we got to see Jordan in his prime. Okay,
yes,
we got to see Kobe in his prime.
Yes,
we got to see Barry Sanders in his prime. You know,
Emmitt Smith in his prime.
Emmitt Smith. Yeah, I'm getting to our Cowboys, but you know, I'm just saying it's so many awesome athletes that's play professional sports that we actually got to see. We didn't have to go to YouTube. We seen it. You know, and we just want the same for our kids, man. You know, to see the Cowboys, you know, horse that trophy up, man. That feeling
to see Rue, see that.
Yeah, to see Rue.
I was alive, Mikey. I was alive. I had the birthday cake and everything. Shit, Super Bowl used to be on my damn birthday, so don't even go there.
That's my birthday.
So, but hey,
I hate Aquarius. I can't stand them.
Don't be mad, bro. Don't be mad. Don't be
January
mad.
Aquarius. I swear.
Give me at least the Steelers one. The Steelers one, I sat and I watched that one. That one I saw.
Hey, Kuiper Z is gonna be here. Tell him about that.
Right, exactly. All right. So,
let's collect our breaths.
Yeah, let's go back. But hey, just man, rest in peace, Willie. Mondo, you got anything, man, before we move on this?
Nah, man, you know, just rest in peace, Willie Mays, man. Hey guys, you know, I can't wait for that day, man. I can't wait for that day that it does happen, and you know, it's gonna be one of those days that we'll probably be live right afterwards, you know. But I can't wait.
Hey, it'll be ridiculous. Okay, I'm just foresighting that it's gonna happen while we got a show together. I know that's gonna happen, but can you imagine the ridiculous that show is gonna be?
Shit.
all the slurs,
the slurring.
All the slurs and everything. Hey, but we'll try not to go too forward.
Let's go forward.
All right, let's go, man. I think I'm gonna lead this to Kuiper because Kuiper coming on a little later. I was gonna talk about Trevor, but we'll talk about Trevor when Kuiper comes on. Let's talk about this. All right, man. I've really been thinking about this. I know I was watching one of our shows back, and 21 has said that he believes that Rico is going to come out and be our starting running back. You know, I had a change of heart. I was agreeing with you, but now I got a change of heart.
Mr. Nasty Time.
All the stuff. Now, I'm not saying he's going to start, but I think this person is going to have a big impact this year. Have y'all been watching any of the Deuce Vaughn stuff this all season? Have you been watching? I know Mikey can't stand it, but have y'all watched any of it?
I mean, I've seen that they're incorporating him in different like out packages. I want to say like little out routes, but as far as running back routes, I haven't. I mean, I know I've seen some videos where he's working out, and but I've as a Cowboy fan, I've come to kind of we've seen those Zeke workout videos, and we've seen those Dak workout videos, but when the season starts, it's a whole different ballgame.
Well, this is why I'm saying this, okay? Have you noticed the whole offseason nobody has mentioned Rico yet?
Nothing.
They hadn't said not one word. Well, not really, though, man. Well, tell me why you think, Mike. Tell me why you think that's a good thing.
Because it's nothing negative. Have you ever heard that bad news travels fast and good news travels like a snail? You've heard that before, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a left tackle. If you didn't hear shit about the left tackle, that means he did his goddamn job. So that means Rico's doing what he needs to fucking do. You didn't hear about him. You don't like how you hear Schoonmaker's back, or you hear Mozzie not being what he's supposed to be. We didn't hear nothing about Rico, which is no news sometimes is good news. It's like an STD test.
But you gotta remember this though, Mikey. That's good. But you gotta remember this though, Mikey. He's in what you compared him to. You don't want to hear nothing about offensive linemen or defensive linemen because they do their job, but you want to hear everything about running backs, wide receivers, and quarterbacks. You want to know what the hell's going on because these are featured players who's going to touch the ball every play too.
But in this particular situation and the way it's structured and the way Will McClay and Stephen Jones has it going, this is actually a good thing. The one for that and the stories and the hype and all of that is Ezekiel Elliott. That's the only one. And maybe the Pomeranian.
So let me ask you guys this: going into training camp, is this one of the main positions that you guys? Well, I guess that we're looking at, this running back.
Now, since I'm happy with the linebacker room, I'm ecstatic about our secondary. I'm happy with the offensive line room. I'm happy with the tight end room. Happy with every room except for the running back room, because I really think, man, that this is going to be a true committee this year. I don't think we got a lead pony at all. I think it's going to be, man, it may be a different running back start every week. Rue, what you think, man?
You literally stole the words right out of my mouth. That's what I've been aching to say this entire time is this running back room is going to be a mix of everything. They are going to splash in so many different running backs into this offense, and they have given you all the signs to indicate that's exactly what they were going to do. They picked up Royce Freeman. They picked up Ezekiel Elliott for the size. They got Rico Dowdle. They got Deuce Vaughn. These guys are just going to be just rotating. in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Like this is the last team you're picking for your fantasy football running back. Don't pick any of these guys because you never know who it's going to be any given week. Now, I'm not going to sit back. I'm not going to crawfish on what I said before in terms of what I think about Rico Dowdle. I do think that Rico Dowdle has the potential to step in and be the lead back for this team to see the bulk of the carries, but it remains to be seen. We don't know what we're going to get. And the fact is, Mike McCarthy doesn't religiously run the ball like we would want to anyway. He never has in his entire career. He doesn't consistently run the football. He runs the football in spurts. He runs through the air with short passes. This is how he's going to use the short game. It's not going to be on the ground. It'll be in the air. I wouldn't be surprised, to your Deuce Vaughn point, I wouldn't be surprised to see some swings this year, some little quick out routes to Deuce Vaughn. I wouldn't be surprised to see that from him and Turpin all together. I mean, you have the speed. Let's use it. And with Deuce, you can definitely disguise Deuce. I know he had a terrible rookie season in terms of what we really thought we would see from him. And every time we saw him run into that line, it was just like a brick wall in front of him. But another year to build on the body, NFL ready. His dad's a coach. Like it's gonna be one of those situations where I think that he can kind of come into his own if he's put into the right situations. But if you have him running through the A gap like you did with Tony last year, good freaking luck.
Right. 21. I got a question for you, 21. Are you okay with running back by committee this year, or is it important to have a lead dog?
You know what? I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it because of this O-line I'm expected to have this year. This O-line that I'm expected to have should be an O-line where we can have ourselves a guy like that we haven't heard of, DeMarco Murray. You know, we never heard of DeMarco Murray, and we had that great O-line. You know, so running back by committee. You know, if we can get Rico Dowdle 1-2 plays, a burst, and then we could get a Deuce Vaughn come in there. A Royce Freeman, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Maybe each guy brings a different type of, I guess, intensity, right? And different type of packages for each guy. So I'm all for it. But I do believe that Rico Dowdle is that RB1. Just by the few plays that we have seen from him, I'm excited to see him. But I did like that comment. Shout out to the Tocayo, Kuiper AZ. As a starter, we should hear some news, right? So maybe it's good news that we haven't heard, but maybe it is bad news. So I don't know, but this is one key position that I definitely want to see in this training camp, man. See what happens, right? Because it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm low-key excited for this team. I know we came into this offseason talking about, man, we lost guys. The new defensive coordinator. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I'm excited that everybody's kind of, dogging out the Cowboys. The Cowboys now, they're going to be the lower tier. But, we'll see.
Mikey, I got a question for you, and I'm going to let you rock and roll, okay? My question for you, man, with the Cowboys' rich history at that position, you know how rich we've been. We've been rich for decades at that position, okay? Are you cool without having a lead pony, or are you cool with the committee?
I think it's the new reality that the NFL is. Rude, and I'll always say this about Rude. Remember when Rude did his deposition, his whole freaking, he did the whole thing on running backs and the value of running backs and what they've meant for the last 5 Super Bowl winners. This is it. If you don't have a Pacheco, or you have what was the kid from LSU that went to the Bucks? Run down and use over, because that's basically Zeke Elliott now. This is what the NFL is now. The running back position is so watered down that yes, it is what we need when we need it. We rather have a right paid guard and a line that's going to make the hole and then have an average running back compensate with that and get the first down or get the 12 touchdowns that Zeke Elliott gave to us the year before that we didn't get Dolphin game, or the fumble by Lupke. But Zeke would have held on to that ball. Those 2 touchdowns alone would have won us that game, right?
Yeah. Right.
So this is the new NFL. And just like Rue stated earlier, we have a coach that isn't running the ball horny. He's pass horny, right?
Yeah.
Or he smokes that pass crack, as I like to say. So this is what it is.
All right.
And just to pile on, man. Go ahead, just to pile on, like we keep talking about this running back room. I'm worried about the receiver room. There's a lot of questions in that receiver room, and
starting with our receiver one.
Yeah, starting with CD Lamb.
That's not a question.
That man will sit out for the year. That man is perfectly fine sitting out for the year and not playing a single down without his contract.
That's not a problem.
It better happen soon. Because damn it, it's ridiculous that it hasn't already. Jetta's already done. Jetta's already done.
You know it's posturing.
It doesn't matter. That Jetta's done. You get his ass in the building. You get the deal done. Jetta's already done. That's all we've been waiting on.
But it's posturing. You don't think you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, right? You've seen this for a long time. The posturing is all right. Hey, okay, CD, Sedarius, you sit tight wherever you're at. You're going to come in the first 2 weeks of Oxnard. We're going to sit and make a press conference. We're going to shake their hands. You're going to be paid just like Justin Jefferson. But keeping him in the news keeps the Cowboys in the news, just like every other team and every other player uses the Cowboys for leverage, for ratings. Like sometimes I think like Vince McMahon, right? He was brilliant. Just like the WNBA is doing right now, has everybody talking about it. There is a ring master to this goddamn circus, and sometimes we fall into it like we're ignorant to the shit we know is already going to happen. And if anything we know is going to happen, CD Lamb's going to get signed. Dak Prescott, that's in the air.
All of that.
Michael Parsons, that's in the air. But if anything we know, Sedarius De Leon Lamb is getting fucking paid.
Besides all that, I still have a problem at depth at my receiver position. I've got a 5th round pick and a bunch of guys, Brandon Cooks and CD Lamb.
You don't like Brandon Cooks, and that bothers the shit out of me.
I don't like Brandon Cooks.
His 6 touchdowns were for naught.
Bro, 2 of them came against the Giants.
Touchdowns
you keep talking about his season like he had this amazing year. He didn't. He did.
It took our offense
240 yards.
7 weeks to get their shit together. It did. It took them until the Rams game. That's week 7.
240 yards of his less than 700 that he had for the year came against the Giants, bro. So he really had 500 yards for the entire year.
6 touchdowns?
6 touchdowns. 2 of them came against the Giants.
6, dude, but it matters. It's still equal to the same number of wins that you got with Amari Cooper. So what the fuck's the difference?
You're telling me that if you wouldn't have gotten more production out of your 2, you wouldn't be better overall as an offense? He was invisible last year.
Would you take Amari Cooper over freaking Brandon Cooks right now?
Of course I would.
But we saw that shit. We saw that formula, and it added to the same number of wins and losses. So don't give me that shit. And that's a younger Amari Cooper.
Tell me this. Is he going to be better this year or worse?
Better.
Is he going to be better?
Because there's more chemistry. There's more chemistry. And there's more play calling and giving Dak giving him the role in the offense.
700 or less, and I'm taking the under.
No, you know what? Let's put money on. Let's put a freaking bone-in ribeye on that bitch with extra garlic butter on that. Let's go.
As long as we go together, I'm.
No, you said 750, right?
750. 750. I'll take the under.
I'll take the over.
I got 749 and down.
Dude, I know what it means. I just made a compelling argument. I'm not a stupid person.
Well, you could have pushed it 750, but I'll give you.
No, do 750, and that's high as shit. But I'll take it because you shit on Brandon Cooks like he was nothing.
He didn't do anything last year.
6 touchdowns or 6 touchdowns. Our team was anemic after 7 weeks in an offense.
So we're just going to ignore everything that we talked about before the year in terms of us thinking that we're going to have 2,000 yards receivers this year because of bringing in Brandon Cooks, and the man couldn't even
Jake
give you
Ferguson
700.
emerged, right? Jake Ferguson emerged. That was actually that's actually good.
Jake Ferguson is a dog. I'm not taking anything away from Jake Ferguson, but you got a guy that
takes away from what he gets.
4,500 yards Dak threw for last year, and freaking Cooks less than 700 of them.
Hey, dude, you probably got yourself a ribeye, but I just don't like that you shit on this guy. I just don't. You shit on him like those 6 touchdowns weren't shit.
Get ready,
after our offense took
just get ready. I like
7 weeks. 7 weeks of being anemic.
Honestly, I'm going to have you come down here to Austin. We're going to go down to Eddie V's. We're going to get us a nice fat bone-in ribeye, and we might even get a little lobster.
I'm down with that shit.
Seafood. They're really good.
You see my story. You know I don't mind. I don't mind.
I'm in on that. I'm in all day. I'm in like Flynn on that. Clip this motherfucker because we're holding to this one. We're holding to this one.
You know I'm the dude, right?
I hope I'm wrong. I hope to God I'm wrong. I really do hope I'm wrong.
No, if you're right, dude, I love being wrong. I love being wrong. Shit, I wish I was, dude. I wish I was wrong half the shit I say, but I'm right as hell for the most part.
Just don't forget, this man's invisibility sent you into hiding for like 2 weeks. I mean, it was
hiding
a lot of other
bullshit. You can't hide me. Being pissed off is a different goddamn story.
For like 3 weeks, we're calling this your team. That's y'all's team.
That was low. That was low and bullshit.
You didn't even act like you were mad.
Not hiding.
You didn't act like you were mad.
Hey.
All of a sudden, we got love going on.
I had to adjust my Prozac. I had to adjust all this shit. Oh no. You bastard, because this is Mental Health Awareness Month, if y'all didn't even know.
I'm done. Forget it.
But this team does that shit to you and us, and this is what we're doing now. You're doing this right now.
Well, but the fact is, it's been doing it to me my whole adult life. At least in your adulthood, you had some time to enjoy the motherfucker. I've been dying.
I wasn't an adult. I was in 7th grade.
Oh my God. Well, welcome to Barbershop Talk. I've been waiting, and y'all finally gave it to me. Normally it's me starting shit, but I'm glad that it was a heated debate, but it was factual on both sides because I agree with both of y'all. I really do. I agree with both. And
usually I go outlandish and I go out the shit just to fight with him. No, this is bullshit.
Yeah, but no, I honestly agree, and I'm mistaken. You know, I said our running back room is our biggest concern, but really, you guys proved to me it isn't. It's the damn wide receiver room.
We're stacked in the wide receiver room. We're stacked. Jaden is something.
We know.
Jalen Tolbert.
We know.
A body.
It's everybody in the building, though. The only people that know about these receivers are in the building. That's it. We have no true proven talent outside of Brandon Cooks and CeeDee Lamb at the wide receiver position. Everybody else is like question mark.
All really we need is CeeDee Lamb and freaking.
But imagine though,
Ferguson.
But imagine, and God forbid, but if CD go down, what then?
I'm tired of pre-nut delusion. I want to live in post-nut reality.
Well,
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Kuiper, I brought you up. I know you've been in the backstage for a minute, but I wanted to bring you on because I know you want to add your 2 cents to this. While we.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
So if you want to add your 2 cents, you go right ahead.
Hey, I agree. I agree with Rube, man.
Of course you do, you little shit.
Cooks is burnt out, man. He's a career 1,000-yard receiver, sub 10 touchdowns every single season, and last year he had under 700 yards. He's not who he is. He's not who he used to be anymore. He might be underrated here and there, but he's not who he used to be anymore, man. You guys just it sucks because in an offense that's so predicated on a passing game, you have CeeDee Lamb and then a bunch of midgets.
Dude.
not
Jalen Brooks. You don't know nothing about Jalen Brooks, though. You have no idea about Jalen Brooks.
But
that's what
the
you're
point,
saying,
Mikey. That's the point. There's no way. We have nothing to go on. We have nothing to go on. We have everything. Everything that we have to go on is in house. There's nothing real behind any of it.
You gotta function like that as an organization. You have to have these no names that come up. Plus, you're one receiver. You got to. This is football. There's a cap there. You can't have James Harden and all these the Clippers. You can't be the Clippers. You can't.
How many times have we seen big catches in the preseason, in training camp, and then we never heard from those guys ever again? How many times you seen it? Semi Fihoko ain't here no more.
Hey, I mean, come on. Semi guy.
There's a ton of guys that you see flash in the pan at camp, flash in the pan at preseason, and then when the lights turn on and the eyes are on you and all the pressure's there, they fold like tissue paper. And the fact is, we have guys that are either going to hit or miss at a very crucial spot in the fucking NFL. It's your receiver room. We know we're not running the ball.
We're definitely not doing that.
So
we're running the ball.
This is kind of like it's precedent. And it's almost like they're trying to sabotage this man's season, which I really don't understand.
I really believe that that's happening.
It's like the writing's on the wall. You've taken away his weapons. You haven't built the team around him. You've solely focused on the defense.
But the tight end room is deeper than the wide receiver.
The only room.
Hendershot's gonna get
when
cut.
When have you seen Mike McCarthy go 2 tight end? When does Mike McCarthy?
Just recently, we had Dalton Schultz, Hendershot, and Jake Ferguson. What are you talking about? 11 personnel is a part of that package.
But it's few and far between.
I think we see more of that 2 tight end when Kellen Moore was here. But with Mike McCarthy, you hardly saw it, and when you did see it, it was here and there. But I mean, we had
who was the other tight end? Schoonmaker?
No, it was Hendershot and
no. Last year, because last year is the precedent.
Yeah,
as Bruce said and brought out that word. The precedent was last year because last year was when he was actually calling it.
Yeah, last year we had Schoonmaker, which there was a couple drop balls, and I believe
can you pull up the stat, Chris, that you shared with us on the thread? Because that would be beautiful now for my argument.
I have been waiting. Give me one damn second. Please, put icing on this Mikey fucking shit cake. You are preaching to the damn choir here, brother. Give me one damn second, because Mikey, you have brought up something. Let me see. I think here it is, right here. There it is. I want to add this to the dang screen. Yahoo. Hey, excuse me. Hey, y'all filibuster. Let me get this.
Let me move the kiddos real quick. Let me move the children.
Let me get the damn kids out the damn way. Hey, man. I told you my grandsons are here for vacation, so
they're the engineers.
Yeah, give me a second. I think here it is.
I forgot what you sent. I'm trying. I know.
No, I got it. Here it is.
I got chicken wings today. Oh my god!
Oh wow, yeah.
Is that 30th? That's 30th in the league, right?
No. Okay, what it is? Okay, it says a list of the most drops in the league. And remember, we were talking about Dak Prescott need to elevate his receivers. How can he elevate them if we're 3rd in the league in drops? We're 3rd,
and Brandon Cooks is one of them, huh, Rue?
Now we all knew.
Hey, you said it, not me.
Hey, we all knew the Chiefs was number 1, but did you think that we would only be like 7 behind the Chiefs?
No,
7. Did you even think?
You got to give it up to Joe Flacco, pobrecito Joe Flacco.
Dude, the Cowboys
you can justify not adding a receiver with this list.
And see, and that's my argument with
you,
a lot of people. They talk about Dak Prescott elevating folks. Well, fuck, he be more elevated. Hell, they catch the goddamn ball.
If they catch half of that, he's the goddamn MVP.
Thank you. Come on, man. When I saw the stats, that stat was posted on Facebook by the UK Cowboys, and I saw it, and I was like, I'm gonna bring this to the show. And I said, no, I'm not gonna bring it to the show because they, I am the Dacker on the show. Chris is riding Dax, whatever. And but my whole thing is, bro, it's obvious, and I was like, I can't be the only one seeing the same thing, bro. This is the same thing I'm talking about, but people hate him so much, and I don't understand why. I don't understand if Dak played for any other damn
This went
team.
from Brandon Cooks to Dak Prescott.
Well, I'm sorry. We're talking about, but
they're
connected.
connected.
It's a relationship, though. It is connected. It is connected. You can't.
Weren't you talking about Trevor Lawrence in his new contract? If we're gonna do this shit,
hey man, I could bring Dak into that right away.
Mikey want to move on.
No. I'm beating that.
Matter of fact, let's go there because
it's perfect segue.
Hold on. This is what I want to talk about. Trevor got paid. Trevor Lawrence from the Jacksonville Jaguars signed his extension deal. It wasn't a new deal, it was an extension. And he is tied with the number one paid quarterback in the NFL with Mr. Joe Burrow. Once again, Cowboy fans, what has Trevor Lawrence done that Dak Prescott hadn't done already?
Fell flat on his face last year.
and he was up 28 points in a playoff game. But he was up 28 points in a playoff game and lost.
Justin Herbert is fucking so
at
much
home.
greater.
I did get it, Trevor Lawrence.
So, Kuiper, man, hey, I gotta give this to you, baby, man. What you think about Trevor getting paid?
Trevor Lawrence only got that much because he had way too much leverage on the Jaguars, man. So much leverage. That franchise has been through so much with quarterbacks, rebuild after rebuild, first overall pick after first overall pick, trying to get that quarterback, right? And they finally saw somebody that took him to the playoffs. They panicked and gave him that much. He's not worth Joe Burrow level type money, not number one type money. No, that was a ridiculous amount.
This is probably their first overall pick. They're not the Cardinals.
I'm sorry, I must be lagging. Am I lagging, y'all?
Am I lagging or did you get quiet?
Am I lagging?
A little bit.
No, we got you. We got you, big fella.
You're back, though. You're back.
The Jaguars, that was their first of all overall pick ever.
Yeah. No, they had Josh Allen, I believe the outside linebacker Josh Allen. They had 2 first rounders or 2 first overall in a row. If I'm not wrong.
Kuiper, huh? I'm talking to Kuiper.
Exactly. But no, man, they really, it was just they were too scared to start over again, and they gave a man who has the same identical stats as Daniel Jones and Gardner Minshew.
Ouch.
Wow. Mediocre quarterback play. And they paid him because he got one season to the playoffs.
And that's why you were part of this show, son.
Can you say that stat again real quick, nice and clear? Matter of fact, let me put you on the big screen. All right, can you say that stat for me one more time?
Daniel Jones and Trevor Lawrence in their first 3 seasons have the same exact identical stats. And Gardner Minshew plays better than both of them.
God bless.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow. I'm glad you say Dak Prescott in that fucking call.
What damn? Hey, all you gonna say is what damn? Hey man,
What were the details on the Trevor Lawrence?
He got 55 per year.
He's 55 a year. 247 million, like 145 guaranteed.
Oh yeah, so that 60 realm is that's where he's trying to go.
And you know what? Those stats are so perfect in the way he puts them. But as Cowboy fans, and to Dak's argument, like it kind of fucks us.
Oh, it does.
No, man, it absolutely kills us because now he's not crazy to ask for his 60 because bro, it's not close. And if he's going to be the one to reset the market, the fact is, man, I don't believe the Cowboys will be the one to do it. If it happens, it'll happen next year, and it'll be for like 65 million because it's going to go up again, and somebody else is going to get paid. And it's just like it's just this revolving cycle because we sit on our hands and we don't take care of business and we don't pay these players ahead of time and try to work these things out when they're supposed to happen. But I hate this, man, because we talked about this just a second ago, how they're sabotaging him for the year. It's like, well, this is what happens when you do this to our cap. This is what I can put around you.
I don't think so too. I think it's coincidental on how the way we've been drafting. Up to last year, we've hit on draft picks, getting Trayvon Diggs and Michael Parsons or CeeDee Lamb in the same draft is fortuitous, and at the same time, it's great drafting. We're taking our own, and we're paying our own. So as good as our scouting department is, it's we have to pay them. So the victims of that are the next contracts. The victims of that, it's probably going to be Zach Martin next year and DeMarcus Lawrence. And that's a big reality we got to face.
I got to tell you, though.
You guys drafted an edge rusher too?
We did. Nealon, he's wearing 94, and that's a tell.
I think Nealon is going to be more like a
D-Law.
No. I think he's going to be more like Swagoo. I think he's going to be more of a run-stopping DN than a actually pass-rushing DN.
Well, that's what D-Law is. D-Law is the best
run-stopping
DN in the league. And if you polled that, that's what every player in the league would say.
Well, I think D-Law is still good to the passer. I just think he sucks at it now. But, that's just my opinion because he's tired.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit for you to say. Like, that's bullshit. And
I was trying to get Armando.
Direct shot to fucking Michael Parsons. And fuck Michael Parsons.
Damn.
Team D-Law.
I was trying to get him that throwback.
I'm tired, bro.
His ass being on First Take talking about they was tired and shit. Anyway, look, this is our weekly segment, man, around the league with Mel Kiper Jr. Mondo, if you got anything, man, around the league you want to touch on, man, you got the floor, baby.
Man, I think the one thing everybody is going under the radar, the special treatment Aaron Rodgers is getting, man, is ridiculous. This man can literally miss mandatory mini camp to go out on a retreat where everybody knows he's doing drugs. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. I don't get how this is legal. How has he not been suspended when this man has literally shown or said you guys should try these new treatments and everybody knows they're drugs?
He got immunized. He got immunized.
Say, man, I love this show every minute, dude. He said, he's doing drugs.
He's going into a little dark rooms, right?
Yeah. Oh my God. Ayahuasca, baby. The ayahuasca.
Oh my God, that is awesome. Okay, go ahead, Penny. I'm sorry, Kiper. Go ahead, baby.
I kind of want to go back to that what you guys were saying though about Dak Prescott and the Cowboys sabotaging him. I really think this is Jerry Jones trying to take away every leverage he can from Dak Prescott to either get that number down on his contract, or to finally say, you know what, we're tired of you. Go get paid by somebody else. I think these QB contracts are getting way too ridiculous, and Jerry Jones just doesn't want to pay that new 60 mil a year number. The NFL really needs to come up with a way to fix these QB contracts because it's getting out of hand. It's getting way too out of hand.
I gotta tell
The
you,
bird rights.
I didn't look up the Trevor Lawrence contract till before the show. I knew he got signed. I knew it was going to be for a big amount of money, but I had no idea what the terms were, and I had no idea who was the highest paid. He just passed Joe Burrow as the highest paid quarterback in the league. It shocked the shit out of me. And I gotta say, even with the numbers, like Trevor Lawrence has had his moments, right? But to do this is the only player that the Jaguars have paid. Like everybody they picked up on a discount. And the worst way you could pick up somebody on a discount was through free agency. The big receiver that they picked up, Ridley, last year, he's gone. Like they didn't keep their guys, and they didn't pick nobody up. Like the Jaguars are a funny organization. The way they're run, like this, that's not this. Like the Jaguars are really just, I don't even know who's going to be doing what this year for them. All I know is that they drafted my boy Keelan Robinson. They got Travis Etienne, and like their O-line. I don't know. I don't know a ton about outside of that from the Jaguars, but it's just like, you're right. He had all the chips right here on his side because everything that he was doing was like they're basically, it's him and everybody else. There's nobody else to carry the face of the
We'll
franchise.
talk about Aaron Rodgers, right?
Jaguars.
Hold on. First, we want to know: are your wings okay?
The wings are spectacular. They're 49 cents.
I was wondering. Normally,
all right. Let me show you.
Normally, you wait
flat,
immediately after the show. You normally eat, but
and then
you
split the flap.
Okay.
Clean.
Are you really teaching Chris how to eat chicken wings right now? Is that really what you're doing? Is that really what you're doing right now?
It's our followers.
Because that is a mistake. If you are trying to explain to Chris how to eat a fucking chicken wing, because I bet you money right now he didn't have to take that little bone off first. I bet you money right
it's
now.
A flat, man. It's a flat.
So,
man, I know what it is.
I
know what a flat is, Mikey.
Y'all ass is on fire tonight. Y'all.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! Hey, you gotta love when Amazon comes through. So let's talk about Aaron Rodgers because we went right through that shit, right?
Yeah. What about it?
And he said it very, very with a lot of conviction. Who the hell do you know in your job after his first year of fucking up and not even showing up after his first fucking year, right? His next year, he has to be on the offsites. He has to go to the retreats and shit, right? Took the fucking time off to do drugs. Hey, drugs, you know. Hey, it's relative. But
that's terrible.
Openly and stubbing your nose, this guy isn't serious. The fucking Jets ain't serious. All he's doing is taking money from this fucking organization. Tyron Smith right now is like, I got a block for this motherfucker on microdosing. This motherfucker.
I gotta tell you though, bro, it's still Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
it's
for the last 4 years we've been talking about this dude as much as the Cowboys, and he hasn't done shit.
Well, what do you mean? He went to an NFC Championship game. Like
that's
he lost.
The goal. That's
made
it. Is that the goal? 21.
We're gonna, and we can't pretend that he doesn't already have a Super Bowl. Like it's not nothing. And he's got an
that's
MVP.
Jason
like
Tatum,
it,
bro.
all
Like
you talking about? He's done nothing.
And Aaron Rodgers' Super Bowl is as good as Jason Tatum's fucking just win. Like it's a clown show. I feel bad for Jason Tatum. It's just as good as Aaron Rodgers' Super Bowl.
All right, now can we move on back to Kuiper's segment while you finish teaching chicken wing etiquette? All right. Okay, what else you got around the league, baby?
Man, I want to talk about these rookie QBs, man. There's been several reports about the first overall pick not living up to the hype. Everybody's been saying on his camp that he's been off key, throwing off balance. He's not accurate on any sort of level. The defense has been eating him up. I don't know if you guys saw the video, but on a practice throw, not against the defense or anything, right? It was on a go route to Keenan Allen, and it was the biggest underthrow I've ever seen. Keenan Allen had to fully stop just to catch the ball. I'm wondering if he's now the newest bust. If he's gonna be that new Jamarcus Russell bust.
Do you think he got the yips?
He's definitely got the yips right now.
Who did you say?
Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams, first overall pick.
Man, that'll be.
Hey, all I'm gonna say.
It's been a few.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chris.
Go ahead, Ru. Go. I'm sorry.
No. All I was gonna say. Bro, I saw.
No, I was just saying, man. You know. Well, let's. You know, I've been saying. A lot of people have been saying this too, man. Ever since he's been drafted, man, that the Bears may have made a mistake. But you know, I thought they made a mistake when they got rid of Justin Fields. You know, they got Caleb and then start getting pieces around him. Why you didn't get pieces around Justin Fields? That don't make sense to me. I think Fields is the more dynamic quarterback. I think he's gonna start in Pittsburgh. Everybody think Russell Williams. I think Justin Fields is gonna start. You know, but hey, Kuiper, I've heard that, man, and when you go to offense like Oklahoma and USC where you throw in every damn play, and you can't even throw in mini camps. Ooh, you ain't got the pads on yet, and you already got the yips.
I think we said this when they made the pick. I think we had these reservations. Hey, I haven't heard shit from Washington's camp. They've been keeping that shit tight and sealed because that fool is trash as well.
Speaking of him, and I know it's nothing, right? Like they played at ASU together. Like I know it's nothing. But that
Ayuk?
phone call between him and Ayuk, that's interesting.
That had me so happy.
Interesting.
That's spot on,
right,
fucking rule.
And I'd fucking hate to see that man twice a year. I would hate to see Ayuk twice.
Brandon Ayuk ain't the dude. No, he is not. No,
Ayuk is damn good.
He
bro.
is not.
Ayuk is a damn good.
We lose against that coach and that offensive coordinator. We don't lose to scum devil ass bitch ass Brandon Ayuk. We don't lose against
don't let bro. Come on.
Tell us how you feel, Mike.
And I'll do that. We don't lose against Brandon Ayuk. We lose against that offensive
Ayuk
coordinator.
is a dog, bro. Ayuk is a damn dog. There's a
He
reason
looks
he's
like
walking,
a dog, but he ain't.
There's a
like
reason he's walking away from $26 million.
That's the
bro.
real dog.
There's an absolute reason he's walking away from $26 million because he knows.
The big touchdown we gave up was against Samuel on a fucking running play. What play did Ayuk do to beat the Dallas Cowboys?
All right, Mikey, can I say something about this? Can I just
Fuck
defend
Brandon Ayuk? Yes.
Can I defend Ayuk real quick? And the reason I am is because y'all know I hate Ohio State the most. I hate them. I love Zeke Elliott. I love Justin Fields. And I think a Kuiper AZ new wide receiver is going to win Rookie of the Year from Ohio State. Sometimes we gotta make sure we take off our glasses and see
stop
the real, bro.
Things, sir.
You gotta see the real. You know, I know you hate them fucking scum devils as you are. I hate the punk eyes, you know, all that shit. I hate them. But dude, when you got a mob, you got a mob.
Have you seen Gladiator? Fuck the mob.
Of course.
You know what, 21? You've been very quiet.
I'm just watching y'all, man. I'm just watching y'all.
No, you're a watcher. You're a watcher. Your body language kind of all this shit.
Ayuk situation, I'm happy for it just because it's the Niners, and they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose Brandon Ayuk. So I'm happy for that.
He's putting his house for sale.
So now the question is where is he gonna land? Where is he gonna land? We talked about a wide receiver room that's missing. That's missing wide receivers. Is that one of the guys that we can do something with, or are we good with what we got?
See, now you're doing the Aaron Rodgers shit. You and Aaron Rodgers licking the same frog, saying that shit. Like, we don't have that money. We ain't gotta do that shit.
Wow. All right, Capo, anything else you got around the league?
That's it, man. We pretty much got all the news right now. But that Brandon Ayuk shit is real. I love it. I want him gone. As much as Mikey says he's doo-doo, no, man, he's a legit wide receiver.
He's doo-doo.
Now I got one question for Mikey. Mikey, would you accept Ayuk on our team?
Fuck to the nah, because we don't have cap room for him. All right, if there was no cap, yes. If we were
can't
on Madden
afford him,
mode,
you're right.
and we
We
took
can't
off the
afford
cap,
him.
of course.
We're not talking about
Who
money,
else are
Mike.
we
We're
not
talking
gonna pay?
about
You
just
got to
a
rob
player.
Peter to pay Paul. I like all my fucking Pauls.
We're just
I like all my
about,
Peters. I like
we're just
Peter.
talking, we're
Let me ask you
I'm
this,
not
man. Let me
gonna
ask you this.
do that to
Hold
pay
up,
this
hold up,
motherfucker.
hold up.
Let me ask you this thing. You got to pay CD Lamb and Brandon Ayuk got to get paid, right? In terms of what the next contract will be, right? You got to thinking about that. Which one would you rather have?
CD Lamb, he's the number one
I'll
wide
take
receiver
CeeDee
in the
Lamb.
league.
But
Brandon
time
Ayuk
out,
didn't even
time
get
out,
that
time out,
close.
time out. Chris was trying to ask you. Go ahead.
Sorry, Chris. Go, Chris.
Oh no! Only thing I was gonna say, I'm not talking about money. I mean, if it wouldn't have nothing to do with money, would you want Brandon Ayuk on your team?
Fuck yes, we gotta beat the Eagles. Like fuck yes. Don't get it twisted, Bubba. Don't get it twisted. You know what?
Beat the
I'm not
Eagles
in a
without
delusional
Ayuk.
world where I'm not gonna live without that. Like I'm not. No, but I'm talking more about the cap. Getting Brandon Ayuk in a trade or whatever. Think about what we're gonna give up for him and what we gotta pay him. Plus, we have the best receiver in the league. We do. I don't give a shit about Jamar Chase. I don't give a shit about Justin Jefferson. As of right now, and you know what? Tyreek Hill is a gadget ass motherfucker. He is, and that goes so far. He's not CeeDee Lamb as a one. He's not.
Tyreek Hill.
I said it. Yes.
Getting burnt. He getting burnt by kids and stuff. Have you seen those videos?
He be hitting his kids. That's what he be doing.
You got like 100 of them.
Hey, y'all, I got a special guest, y'all. Come on, no, you got to sit here. Come on.
Sean Kemp.
This is my mommy.
Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm very sorry for cussing. I'm very.
She didn't hear you curse.
Sorry.
She didn't hear you curse. I did. Can y'all hear us now?
Yeah.
Mrs. Lee, thank you for being a part of our podcast. We appreciate it and ingratiate us, and thank you very much. I'm gonna shut up because you're gonna smack me.
Okay, I'm gonna leave now so you can curse some more.
No, she asked me earlier. She said, you gonna let me on your show? I said, yeah, Mama, you can come on my show whenever. And then when I told her to come in here, she started checking her hair.
Hey, Miss Eunice,
makeup on.
Miss Eunice, you be blessed. Thank you for blessing us with such a great man and a great friend and a great brother, which is Christopher. And we thank you for that. He is a big kid, and I'm sorry. I'm very sorry for the labor because damn.
Mikey, that was so nice.
No.
Did you do that? Like, what are you doing? That was so nice, Mikey. Yeah, it was pretty. You had to put the twist on it. You just had to, otherwise it would have been you.
Say that again, ma'am. Speaking to the mic.
Oh,
It was a pleasure to be here. Nice to meet all of you. God bless you.
God bless you, man.
So,
thank you, Miss Eunice.
You're silly, boy.
Dude, you were probably like 12 pounds, dude. Easy. You're a brisket.
Hey, you know what? No, actually, I wasn't, man. It's funny. I was only 6 pounds, 1 ounces. That's it.
What?
That's the leanest he's ever been in his life.
Hey, in my life. All right, man. Okay, we coming toward the end of the show because my grandson is looking at me like, dude, if you don't feed me soon, it's gonna be a problem in here. That's what he's saying. All right, man. We're gonna go, man. We always have our final thoughts. We gonna always start with the greatest Kuiper of all time. He's better than Mel. Mel need to retire. I'm sending this tape straight to ESPN. I'm telling you, man. Kuiper, baby, give us your final thoughts, man.
Man, I'm just excited for training camp. I can't wait to see all these rookies ball out, especially the future offensive player of the year or offensive rookie player. He might be both, but I'm just excited for training camp.
All right. So let's go. 21, you've been real quiet this damn show. I'm leaving you for last. I need you to last. All right. Rue, man, you got your final thoughts?
Man, I just can't wait for the hitting to start. Everything's
done away
right now, and it's just like, man, I can't wait for the hitting to start, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen in this training camp. And preseason is going to be a huge thing for us. I think we're going to have to see a lot from our offense, and bro, I just can't wait for week 1 because this O-line is going to be a beautiful thing if it turns out the way we all think it is.
All right. Let's go. I'll go next, Mikey, and then we'll leave 21 for last. Oh, man, my final thoughts, man, I'm going to pick it back, Rue. Man, it is a month away for them. They put them elephant draws on. That's what my coach used to say. When you put your pads on, you the first time you put on them pads and everything, man, they got that fresh smell and everything. You know how you get the brand new helmet for the first time, everything. You got the fly cleats on and everything. It's 1 month away for some real hitting to start. 1 month away, and I can't wait, man. I can't wait. So we got we got Kuiper AZ's daddy. He papa in here, man. Give me your final thoughts.
So always remember, like, subscribe. If you like this show, subscribe, hit that bell. We always appreciate it. We always love it. This is the Cowboy Up podcast as well as the Cowboy Up Network. We got Conversation with Chris on Sunday. Tomorrow we have the Retrofit Sports, and coming soon, I got something different. So we got something cooking up, but always, this is anticipation. This is football. This is what we live for. This is what we are little kids for. As bad as we felt that Willie Mays died and we went to that little kid inside, we are old kids with bank accounts and credit and debt all the time. And always remember, if you like us, tell your friends about us.
All right. And we always got to leave the best for last. Man, from the west side, Cholo Town, if y'all don't know where that is. That's El Paso, Texas. El Paso is closer to Arizona than it is Dallas-Fort Worth. It is my man.
It is, right?
21. 21, give us your final thought.
Fellas, great show today. Today I would sit back watching the fellas go at it. It was a great show, man. But I came to a realization, man, that this training camp is really going to be about watching this running back room. Matter of fact, not even this running back room. Sorry about that. It's going to be this wide receiver room. My bad. But this wide receiver room is going to be one of those ones to watch this season. I'm excited, like you guys say, 1 month away. You know, this running back room that I was mentioning right now, I think it's going to be by committee. I think it's going to be great, you know, especially with this young offensive line. But I think that we saw something. We kind of all talked about it today. Is that this wide receiver room is going to be, you know, that room that's going to need some patchwork. We patched up the linebackers, you know, the running back. I'm excited for it, but you know, this training camp, man, it can't get here sooner, man. A month away. But as Mikey says, you know, if you like us, subscribe, you know, share it, do all that, man. Cowboy Up Podcast, baby.
Keep it on. All right, man. Hey, so that is our show today. But hey, man, we got a special. Hold on, let me go back here. We got a special outro today. You know, it's live today. Come here, man.
Oh snap!
Yeah. That's a nice hat.
Tell them what to say.
Go Cowboys.
All right.
The original.
Say we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
All right.
Yay.
All right, fellas. Hey, man. Good show. Man, Dallas Cowboys for life.
Puro pinches Cowboys.
Fucking Brandon Cooks better catch that motherfucker. I didn't own no ribeye.
You're gonna owe me.